stops and then your offense, and obviously helping out, making the lead there. What are just the emotions after that one?
I mean, it's huge. You know, we battled through a lot of adversity. Just a lot of everything. Utah State played their butts off. You know, big props to them coming out here and doing their thing, and all year really doing their thing. So I'm just glad that we, you know, all rallied together as a full team. Like, didn't flinch. Just went out there and did our thing. Conquered all that adversity and stuff. So it's a great feeling.
How impressive were all those stops you guys got on defense there at the end? I mean, you guys answered the call tonight.
No, it's big time. It really is. I mean, that just shows you like grit, mentality. 4th and short, like all odds are on them to get there. And sure enough, like, and they got a dog back there at quarterback too. Like, and we're stopping him. Like, that just shows you that's mentality and grit. So I'm just super like impressed with like the front and like the back end all coming together on 4th and short, even throughout the game, doing things like that. Like, it's just an amazing thing to watch for sure.
Sticking together through the penalties, there were some rough ones there. Obviously, it took away a bunch of picks for you guys. Just to be able to stick through all of that, just what does that say about this group?
I mean, it just shows that we don't flinch. We're prepared for a lot of things. You know what I mean? Obviously, that interception stings me bad because it was dope. But it is what it is. We got more opportunities. You know what I mean? And just thank God for that, for this victory, for even waking me up this morning. Nothing's ever promised. So thank God for, you know, the positions he puts me in and everything like that. Yeah.
What were you guys saying to each other on the sideline there as you were trying to battle through all that adversity? Obviously, like you said, you took a lot of mental toughness. Just take us through what it was like on the sideline there in that second half.
Yeah, I mean, really it was just with the safety. I was just like, yup, Zion, you understand it now. Mick, Derek, all my guys, we understand it now. We just started smiling. I was like, smile, bro. Like, ain't nothing we gotta frown at or anything like that. So I was like, smile, bro. Like, we gotta enjoy this moment. Like, we going through it. We wouldn't want this any other way. Like, we wouldn't want Utah to just not come out here and play their best. You know what I mean? Now what can people say? You know? So like, props to them again. Tough team, and I'm just glad we got that victory. But pretty much what I just said was, you understand it now.
I mean, to get a must win. I mean, you guys basically needed to win this game in order to have a shot to get in the Mountain West Championship game, and technically we got to wait a couple of days and maybe figure it out for certain. But I mean, it's week 12. It looks like JV can barely make it to the sideline half the time. You know, things like that. I know you guys are sore. Like, what does it mean to get come up with a must-win victory on the road, week 12 of the season?
Again, it's just a blessing. Really, it's a huge like, you know, piece to show them how hard we work, how hard all the guys work, and how hard the coaches work too, putting us in spots to help us make plays. You know, obviously, there's things to work on. There's always going to be things to work on, a lot to work on for me personally, but I'm just glad that we got away with that one. And now we understand it. Yeah, we understand it now. And we go put in the work, because whatever happens next is going to be a battle.
Well, what are the next 36 hours going to be like, waiting until those computers get updated, and how badly do you want a shot at this thing?
Yeah, I mean, as soon as I get on the bus, I'm going to sleep, turn on a movie or something. Right after that, probably the next day, just watch the game film. And then right after that, something should come up. So we'll see. It's just really preparing. Just rewatching the game, seeing the mistakes I made, because teams use that against you. You know what I mean? So you got to be ready.
I know it's a computer ranking, but do you feel you're one of the 2 best teams in this conference?
100%, without a doubt. You know, without a doubt, we just beat Utah State. Utah State beat Fresno State. You know, like, and it just shows. That's not some team that's not good. No team is not good. Anybody can win on any given. Should be Sunday, but Friday, Saturday. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
What were you guys seeing on those 4th down stops?
I was just seeing a whole lot of people just right there, and I was like, I'm not gonna lie, there's no pass. I'm gonna just fit fast. Sure enough, you know, guys made the ball bounce back and forth, and Derek came up with a huge tackle on 4th and short, really stuck that dude. And then on the other one, everybody just came in on that quarterback.
So you guys going to be watching UNLV game tomorrow at all, or is it pure focus on yourself?
For me, I might watch that game later, but I'm gonna watch this game first to see the mistakes that I made, because again, people are gonna use that against me. It's been shown last year Penn State really used all my weaknesses against me, so I'm not taking any chances. I'm not letting that happen again. I'm not letting that slide again. So just rewatching the game, rewatching the mistakes, come in as a group probably, and just rewatch that.
I know I'm probably grasping for an answer given what you just said there, but what do you feel like you've proven this year, Ty? Like you personally, in terms of like where you rank in college football, maybe even as a safety. And I mean, it's almost every single game this year that you've at least tied the team lead in tackles or led the team in tackles.
Yeah, I mean, for me, what I just show is like the amount of like just grit that I got. Like, I don't care if I get stuck on one play. I don't care if I get a ball caught on me one play. Like, I don't care. I'm gonna go back and line up against you. You know what I mean? Like, last year I had too many games where I'd let things affect me, and sure enough, it could have messed up. I could have had opportunities later in those games that could have changed everything. You know, but I was too bad and too busy, you know, sulking over stuff like that. But this year, like, it's on to the next play. And obviously I'm playing, I feel, at a higher level because I'm cutting it loose. Like, I'm not really thinking about much. I'm not holding stuff back. I credit that to the coaches. I credit that to the coaches, most importantly God, because they pushed me so hard in offseason. They pushed the team so hard in offseason. So you guys are seeing the product of that, product of God, really.
Yep.
Ty, thank you, bud.
Scott, appreciate